Cheers, man. How's it been for you?
Thank you for joining us. Yeah, as always, it's intense. It's a long couple of days.
Mm.
What is up to this point, 1.5 days feels like 4.
Yeah,
It's so fun. Yeah, and there's the prep the day before and everything like that. So there's a lot of work that goes into it. But it's but it's very
it's all
rewarding.
for this.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would say this is the first beer we've had, but no, we did have a couple of last night.
We did have a
With,
few.
with you, indeed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thank
It was a nice bar. Although too much food, to be honest.
We did, but that was Casey's order.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We didn't have much to do with that. But no, it's because have you finished?
I've loved it, to be honest. So
Sure, the table's on you now.
yeah, yeah. No, why not? I mean, like, it's my first, which sounds terrible because you've invited me here, but it's the first Scale event I've been to. And it's amazing. I've got the bug. I think, because you guys focus so much on one country, and all the other ones I've been to are very either global or area based, as in like the area being Europe. It's very general.
Yeah.
And you never really know who you're going to talk to, and that can be really good and it can be really bad. But I think what I like about here is it's just been about Spain. It's just been about Spain and nothing else. All the conversations I've had have been about Spain, what's happening in Spain, the future of Spain. And I think the other conferences I've been to, it's all much more broad, much more open. So from my point of view, it's amazing. It's also the first conference I've ever been to where there's more energy on day 2, which I don't understand.
Interesting.
Maybe not from the team.
Maybe not from the team.
But I mean, like, I was talking to Georgina at Lily.
Yeah.
Lily Ho.
Yep.
Is that right? And she was saying that day 2 for her has been like way more fruitful than the first day, which is amazing, right? How have you done that, man?
I'm not sure if we can take credit for that. Look, that doesn't always happen. Sometimes
Yeah.
people do. There is fatigue on day 2 for sure. We always lose people in the afternoon. People are coming home, and that is more natural. But that said, I think people are. It's an intimate event.
Yeah.
It's not 1,200 people, 1,500 people coming. It is generally 200 to 300 property managers that we have, and they want to meet the same people, the same partners here a couple of times over the few days. So that's what kind of lends itself to a 2-day experience. Now, that's not to say we may not change that. We may revert on 1 or 2 of our events back to 1 day next year. But we'll see. We're constantly evolving.
Yeah.
The experience.
And it's whatever people want as well, right?
Yeah.
Which is like the main thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think as well, like I was talking to, obviously I've been trying to collar people for interviews all of yesterday and today. And a lot of people I've been speaking to today have been saying like how fruitful it is. Like, I haven't come across one person that has been like, you don't really get a return on investment, which you do sometimes hear at some of the other conferences. So I think that's another.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's 2 angles that we, consider that. It's the sponsors who join us, obviously, pay the bill for.
Yeah.
But also the attendees, which is hugely important. And I think both have really reacted well to this. I think we've had amazing feedback over the last couple of days. For the attendees, it's not just learning. You can hear some sessions going on the main stage still, but it's about connecting, about meeting with people.
Yeah.
And just for some, it's their first time coming to not just a Scale, but it's coming to any conference.
Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing. We'll be again next year, and it's a really unique experience to meet similar people to us. Now, that was always what we wanted to achieve, with the professionals. So it's been great so far. The feedback. So yeah, I hope it's
Yeah, I think one of the things I find amazing, I think it's the advantage of having it so like country specific, is that you have actual politicians in the room.
Yeah.
And I think, like, I know you had to pull a lot of strength to make that happen. But
Louise is remarkable job. I think she deserves it.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
But it's genuinely amazing that you've been able to do that, and obviously the conference was open, because I think a lot of people here they seem somewhat untouchable, and what they say is kind of put on us as an industry, and to actually have them in the room, and actually have them where you can go up and talk to them is amazing. Like, what an incredible opportunity.
Well, I think you're really well placed to talk about that. You obviously you comment a lot on regulation at the moment.
Yeah,
Changes and what's coming next month in Europe, and this is it's a really important time in our industry. Important doesn't even go anywhere close to explaining where we're at, the crossroads we're at, and to have the politicians here to be supporting this event, I think is huge. It's really important.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we're absolutely delighted with that. It's not easy,
Yeah, I bet.
but it's important. Yeah.
And also, you had 5 politicians as well, didn't you?
I should know that exactly. I'm not entirely sure. Roughly, let's say yes. Yeah.
There were 5 people on stage,
Yeah.
so I assume it was 5. There might have been 4. I'm not sure. That for me was a highlight, because I think it's the first conference I've been to where you actually see that, rather than other conferences I've been to. They talk about the subject without any kind of willingness to, or without actually being able to, ask the people directly or have any kind of influence of change. It's more like, isn't this annoying? Oh, well, we have to just crack on with it.
Yeah, exactly. Which is the norm. We have had politicians join us at some of our conferences in Bulgaria and in South Africa.
Okay.
Which has been difficult. Quite often we get a last minute cancellation.
Yeah.
Scrambling around to try and get a substitute. So it can be very difficult in that respect with politicians. Senior officials.
Yeah. Nice.
Mm.
What has been the highlights for you of this one? Other than the beer? You can't say that, David.
For me, it's probably just during the breaks, just seeing people just with smiles on their faces. That for me is it. Seeing people with having be it a drink or lunch or whatever, and just connecting. That for me is always the highlight. Regardless of the actual sessions, we worked very hard on our content curation, but for me, it's just seeing people together. It sounds corny, but it's every time that's seeing that experience is.
It's the whole point. I think, like, one of the things I love about this industry, and why I'm so keen to kind of stay within it where I can, is that we're such a friendly industry. We are hospitality, right? In our nature, we want to host and be welcoming and everything. So I think, like, when you walk into a room at one of these conferences, everybody is super friendly, super happy to see each other again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I always say it's just like a group of old friends selling to each other. So I do genuinely feel like some of them, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And
the bigger some of these events get, that you see that more and more each year as well.
Yeah.
People get to know each other, and it's really really forming a community. And people that come from all over the country.
Yeah.
Spain's not a small country, and they come from north to south. It's phenomenal. The commitment that many of them will make to this event. Yeah, because we all know taking 2 or 3 days off from a property management company, that's not easy. We don't take that for granted.
Exactly. And you can always tell, like, I mean, I can't say I've missed being a property manager while working here. Like, I've seen like a few people while watching the talks at the round tables are like phone going off like constantly. I was like, I know what that is.
Next disaster.
Yeah, exactly. Which, you can't help. Yeah. No, it's good. I mean, so the next one for you is Brighton?
Brighton in about 5 weeks. Yeah, 5 weeks, which will be good. We've got our Scale with AI day on the 9th of June, and our Scale UK the day after that.
Nice.
That's going to be fun. In Brighton Dome. So lovely venue. Really looking forward to that. Hopefully you get some sun and enjoy.
It's June in the UK.
Hey. Well, you're a local boy then.
I am a local boy.
So, yeah.
So I can tell you that it's questionable whether you'll get sun. But we're in Spain and it's cloudy today. So, maybe that means it will be sunny in the UK.
Well, we have had some of our shows in Barcelona have had like torrential temps. So
but the weather in Barcelona is never as good as people think it is.
Well, you can comment on that more than me because you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yes, yeah. It likes raining, and in a way that no one can predict.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like this year, no one's predicted the winter that we got. That's crazy. Yeah, but look, fingers crossed. And then we'll be back in Barcelona for the Scale Fest in October.
Can I ask you about this? Because to my knowledge, you're the first events in the space that are doing a festival.
I'm not sure of that 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to think
Let's make it
we are a
great.
bit pioneering.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
100%. And look, we wanted to. We thought about the Barcelona event, and we had one in the past, and we kind of went a little bit too big in the space that we used in 2024, and we thought, let's go back to the World Trade Center, one that kind of worked well, but constantly aware of the balance of experience between the partners, speakers, attendees, sponsors. But we just thought the overriding thing is that it should be fun.
Yeah.
So we've hired the whole space, the whole World Trade Center for 2 days over a weekend. So first,
it's not a small building either.
No, it's not.
It's huge. For those that don't know it, it is massive.
We've got a lot of spaces around. We've got the courtyard at the middle. And we just thought, okay, let's get the run of the place.
Yeah.
And let's just treat it as a blank canvas.
Okay.
So we thought, okay, consider it like a half festival, half conference. So we're going to have things like food trucks, music. We're going to have a friend of mine's coming in from Italy to play during the day. We're going to have most likely Steve from My Getaways inviting me to the DJ set in the evening.
Nice.
And just a lot of.
I didn't know he did DJ sets.
He used to be quite a famous DJ.
Yeah. Well, I missed that. Yeah. I'll ask him next time I see him.
He used to be something thousands of people.
Really?
All around the world, yeah.
Good on him.
So he's going to do a set, and hopefully, and just a lot of just fun things throughout the day. We've got Emma Cole who's going to do some like holistic sessions, like breath work and stuff. So just different things for people to do over the course of those 3 days. Not necessarily just talks, as you might expect. And even the talks that we're going to have on stage, they're going to be quite different.
Okay.
We're going to have, in fact, Steve might be doing a DJ set in one of the talks on the main stage.
Okay.
TBC.
Yeah.
We've got a session which is called the Strider Cup.
Okay.
Not sure if I told you about this.
No, I don't know about this.
So it's kind of like US versus Europe.
Okay.
And what we can learn from each other in terms of how we do vacation rentals, short-term rentals.
Yeah.
So we've got some big speakers. We have Steve Schwab is coming.
Nice.
Amber Hurdle's coming. We've got, oh my goodness, I should know, Vered, Marcus, a load.
All the big names, basically.
Big hits, yes.
Yeah. Big headline acts.
Yes. We're very excited to have more. So we just need to work out our schedule. But I think it's going to be exceptional.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it. But yeah, as I said, we're going to make the sessions fun. Not too stuffy. I think people are going to enjoy it.
Well, I think you have to, right? Because you're selling it as a festival, so
yeah,
you have to expect a festival.
Yes. Now it's not going to be cubicles for toilets or anything like that.
Yeah.
People will be camping, but it's when they come in for those 2 days, there's going to be a lot of unique things I think happening. So pick and choose what you want in terms of your content, in terms of your bit of fun for the day, networking. We're going to have a lot of different things. So,
oh, man, that sounds amazing. So, I'll have to make sure I'm there for that one. And then, have we got any others?
We've got lots of others.
You've always got others.
We have our Dubai event, which we're hoping will still go ahead because that will be our third. And that's really grown into a very solid, really great show at the Hilton. So that's June 30th of September. So fingers crossed, still going to go ahead. We're quietly confident it will.
Yeah.
We should know in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
We've got a Scale France event, which is one of our biggest. We had over 600 people there last year.
Wow.
That's
we still have twice the size of this one, right?
That is, yeah. Well, the venue was kind of similarly sized, but just the way it's set out, we can fit more people in.
Okay. Yeah.
Now it's tight.
Yeah. Is that more like the festival?
There's
a mosh pit.
not sure. I really don't like being referred to as a motivator, but it's let's just say it's tight.
Okay.
But it's very good, very good. People love it. So
Mhm.
yeah, a lot of partners, a lot of speakers, and it's yeah, I think it's very reputable, credible show now in France. Probably the leading ones. We're really proud of that, and we got Milan show as well in December.
You don't stop, do you?
We really do not stop. Yeah, it's pretty much its essence. We're kind of addicted to this. We say we're going to reduce them down, and we end up doing more.
Yeah.
So we've got a 1-day Milan show in start of December, which Giampaolo has started curating already. So yes, then we do it all again in 2027. So
Amazing. So how many events this year? Is that 6, 7?
let's say 7 or 8. I should know exactly, but
Do you think you'll ever get to one a month, or do you
Oh.
you can't even think of
No,
that?
unless we have somebody taking care of it first. I don't know. But you know what? That's not the goal anyway.
Yeah.
It's to produce good events that really are worthwhile for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Because there's no point in launching into a market where we really don't know. You know, we have kind of done that. The Central and Eastern Europe one in Bulgaria has done really well, and we were able to attract some plenty of Polish and Czechs and other nationalities to it. We had an event in Germany last year, which was really tough. We didn't. I would say we succeeded with it. It was a nice event for 2 days, but we struggled to bring the amount of attendees that we'd hoped.
Yeah.
Maybe like 120 or so, and it wasn't. It was disappointing. So
Yeah.
whilst, you know, sometimes we try. I don't think we failed, but we maybe didn't succeed as much as we wanted to. But that's okay.
But that's the kind of beauty of doing what you're doing, right? Kind of find out what works for you, what doesn't.
Exactly. Yeah. But we certainly stick with the ones that work, and you know, Spain. And the next two, Spain now and the UK, are really good established events. I think we've got a good template now.
You've obviously like playing with being a bit out of Europe with Dubai and South Africa.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of maybe more overseas, or
only if it works? We've had some conversations about South America here. Actually,
Oh, really?
I don't know. It's certainly not this year.
It's the same language, though, so that's fine.
We'll see. But again, we'd be going in blind. It's very difficult. But when you need some source venues and you need to do a few trips, preparation. But you know, that's all part of the fun.
It's all part of the fun.
Yeah.
Amazing. But thank you so much for inviting me here to set up and interview a whole range of really interesting people. I really appreciated the opportunity. And just to basically be a part of your team for the last 2 days, even though it's felt like 4 days, but that's not because of you guys. It's just a lot, isn't it?
It's quite intense.
Yeah.
Thanks. Cool, yeah. Cheers. Thank you.